The recent media has had many articles about gaps in different areas. Let me read a recent list. Web development, user interface design, digital marketing, data science, big data specialists, security experts, analytics experts, next generation infrastructure. That's a not exhaustive list of recent media coverage on skills gaps areas, so it's very much a current thing. To discuss that, we have three experts with us: Chris Shaw from Intel, Sara Hill from Capability Jane, and Philip Black from Emergn. So welcome and thank you for speaking to us today. We're going to ask a first question perhaps for you, Chris, please. From your perspective, where are the gaps in IT skills?
It's interesting you listed out all the different roles where people are identifying we have gaps within the industry. They're all very hard skill focused, very technical skill focused. I think one of the things that's emerging for me, particularly over the last few years, is the importance of softer skills, things like business relationship management. IT is trying to move from being a purely service-oriented organisation to a partnership with the business. To be able to do that effectively, you need to foster those relationships so that you can have an influence on business strategy. And so we're really looking in Intel at the moment to build skills where we see it and bring some skills in from business units as well to augment that, because that's where we're seeing a big gap for IT in Intel.
Okay. Sara.
I'd love to sort of comment on that, because you say you're looking internally as well at those business relationship skills, which when you look internally, it's often reasonably straightforward to do because you sort of base it on competencies. But often what happens is organisations go out to market, and when they go out to market, it's sort of a bit of a computer process going out to market with a recruitment specification. Yeah. And invariably these specifications are really technical. And we've done quite a lot of work actually unpicking job specifications for technology roles. And we've gone there with the hiring managers and say, just tell us exactly what it is you're looking for. And as you said, exactly that. You know, it's really, a lot of it is around business relationship management skills, but that's not what the job specification says. And so really a kind of a key message here is that if these are the sorts of skills that we're looking for, we've got to really seriously analyse the way that we're going out to market and the way that we're packaging up our job specifications to make sure that actually that's what we're articulating, and then removing some of those critical, where we say essential criteria, because that's eliminating a significant, particularly women. Women will not apply, and actually there's loads of data around, but for technology roles, women won't apply specifically for technology roles unless 100% of the criteria are ticked. And so if they feel that actually technical skills are paramount, which they typically are on most technical job specs, they will pull themselves out. So you're losing that talent of business relationship management skills.
Excellent. Interesting. Philip?
Yeah, and just to add a little bit about that business relationship management, in our area we very much focus on agile education, lean methods, product development style education. And what we found over the last 3 to 5 years is the explosion in job adverts requesting agile skills, right? It's almost like no other developers exist anymore. They have to be an agile Java developer, or they have to be an agile project manager. And really, it's a recognition of the missing gap between technology and the business. They're looking for developers who have design skills. They're looking for developers who can engage with a real customer, a real live human being, which has not traditionally been the IT viewpoint. So whilst all of these soft skills are very much in demand, it is growing. Some of these studies looking at the explosion in job adverts was saying like 50, 75%, 100% explosion in that sort of request. The marketplace isn't keeping pace with the request for those type of skills. But we can't forget the technical skills as well. There's been a massive trend in the industry over the last 20 years of outsourcing. The most junior roles.
Yes.
Which means that we have got rid of all of those technical skills that you need at the bottom in order to grow to the top, if you like, of a very hierarchical organisation. The fact that that's happened means that we actually don't have some of the technical leadership skills we require in this country. And we're seeing that I see that sort of every day, every week within my clients, because they're having to rely on people in India or China or Russia or wherever it happens to be where we've got the lower cost base folks. What that does is actually puts pressure on sourcing, resource management type skills, partnering type skills, whereby we're asking people within inside organizations to manage technical skills, but they don't have the background to be able to effectively guide and coach their supply chain particularly well. So it's fairly holistic, and that removal of the technical skills at the bottom of people coming out of school is creating a gulf between the technical leadership skills we need today in this country.